Today, the typical woman who works full-time earns 79 cents for every dollar that a typical man makes. And the gap is even wider for women of color. The typical black woman makes only 60 cents. A Latino woman, 55 cents for every dollar that a white man earns. Now, if we truly value fairness, then America should be a level playing field where everyone who works hard gets a chance to succeed. And that's good for America, because we don't want some of our best players on the sidelines.
Folks, welcome back. This is such bogus bull that he's not even pretending. Let's welcome in the panel, because I can't take this. And there's going to be a lot more on this issue on Gimme 5, so watch it. But here's a senior political contributor for Forbes.com and co-host of Steele and Ungar on SiriusXM, Rick Ungar, and Jack Burkman, radio host of Behind the Curtain with Jack Burkman and president of Burkman Associates. All right, so he's not even saying, Rick, that equal work, equal pay. He's just saying Hispanic women make such and such cents compared to white males. He's not even talking about doing the same job anymore. Now it's just how much this demographic makes compared to this demographic. What?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's probably not the best way to go at it. I mean, there's not a lot of sympathy unless you're looking at job for job. The other problem, too, is, and I don't know why we can't get past this, there's such disagreement. There is definitely disparity between men and women. I think we all agree to that in the same job. The problem is, depending on who you talk to, it's 79 cents to a dollar, but then you talk to other knowledgeable people and it's up over 90 cents to a dollar. I would prefer that the president just say, look, we have this disparity. It is time that it be over with. Women are certainly entitled to equal money for equal work. And for any other demographic.
Let's tell it like it is. I mean, I largely agree with Rick. Let's just tell it like it is. Women aren't men. And it's time to stop the 50-year project in the United States to turn females into males.
They should be
Most
paid
women
less
know this. I mean,
women?
let's face it. A woman can't do the same things a man can do. A woman is a nester. A woman is a gatherer. The man is a hunter. When you take a woman and put her in the job of, say, an investment banker, in my mind, to expect a woman to do the same thing that a man does, I think, is ridiculous. The other part of this is women have children. So, of course, you're going to have some kind of differential because they always have to bear and raise children.
Jack, that's the first thing you said that I agree with. The fact is, there are mitigating circumstances, and the White House over the years, as recently as last year, has admitted they don't pay women the same for equal work. And there are mitigating circumstances. What they major in college, the jobs they apply for, the fact that they leave for childbirth, that makes it impossible to say, oh, same job, same pay. And that takes away incentive, too, if you pay everybody the same.
And remember, Steve, along the color line, Obama wanted to raise the racial issue. Remember, he's getting into this. Black and Hispanic women and men benefit from affirmative action. I mean, the white male has become like a hunted animal in this society. I mean, they already have every type of help in the world with a 50-year program of affirmative action.
All right, let Rick go.
Now,
Rick,
now
go
Obama.
I got to ask our friend Jack how it is living in the 1950s. Come on, Jack. My investment banker is a woman. I make a lot of money. Everybody knows that, so I'm not bragging. And I have a woman doing that job, and she does that job exceedingly well. How could you possibly say
let's move on.
that a woman can't do
No,
this?
I want to move on. I want you to hear what took place on stage in New York City over the weekend. If this were Donald Trump or any Republican, they'd be forced out of the presidential race. Watch this.
I heard my name. I just have to say, thanks for the endorsement, Bill. Took you long enough.
Oh, snap!
Sorry, Hillary. I was running on CP time.
That's not. I don't like jokes like that, Bill. That's not funny.
Cautious politician time. I've been there.
All right, so CP time refers to colored people time. And Rick, how the heck do they get away with this? Hillary participating in it and her not being run the heck out of this election like Trump would have been.
Well, I'm not sure she'll be run out of the election. I don't think Trump would be either run out of the election. But you do make a fair point. If Donald Trump had done the same thing, we'd be all over him. It's fair to note that. So I guess we have to note that when it's Hillary and Bill de Blasio. You know, I will tell you, my first reaction was, are we overdoing it? But you make a great point. If we would treat Trump one way, then we shouldn't treat Hillary any differently.
Jack?
If any Republican used the word colored or any word equivalent of that, he would not only be run out of the election, his life would be over. He'd be run out of any office he held. If a lobbyist said it, his business would be destroyed. If a political strategist said it, he could never represent another campaign. It would be a cataclysm for any Republican. CNN would be wall to wall with it for 2 days.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree.
Cable
Point
news
well made, Jack.
doesn't even-
Jack and Rick got to go. Thank you both very much. Up next, Managing Director of Conservative Wealth Management, Phil DeMuth. And we'll talk about this tax season